Good evening, rock stars. A kinder, gentler Will here today. Even drinking some Powerade Zero. But nonetheless, I have to have a drink. Hey, here's the deal, guys. I don't know. Where did we go wrong in America? And I'm referring to some of the things that have happened to me this past week. But before I do, no, I'm going to jump right into it. All right, here's the deal. As you know, my book is now out on Amazon.com. I still haven't received my full copies, my final copies. This is one of 5, what do they call, proofs. So I sent these to the people that helped me put this together. Great credit to Becca. She's my editor. And you'll read about the artist in charge of this cover, which I think is absolutely incredible. So I have a section in there for thanking Brenna for outstanding work. I just told her what I was envisioning, and she actually did great work. So anyway, it is available on Amazon.com. But here's the deal. I receive updates whenever Amazon sells a couple copies or a copy or so. So I could tell you right now that maybe it's the time of the year, but the kickoff isn't as spectacular as I thought. I thought maybe releasing it on the same day as the total eclipse of the sun and the new moon and the spring equinox. I thought, hey, all those things would line up. It doesn't matter what I do to get a book out there. I'm going to always get critics to send in their proof of stupidity. Case in point, I put a link to the book on the Biff Baxter Facebook page. Look it up, guys. If you're on Facebook, look up Biff Baxter. And immediately I got a few strange comments. One was, ugh. Okay. Must be a Harvard man. The other one was bull excrement. And that was from someone who I have a little bit of respect for, because he is a radio DJ and plays some pretty, played, I don't know if he's still on the air or not, some pretty good, tasty rock and roll. And the other one was a comment that said more propaganda. None of them have read the book, yet they felt a need to comment on just the picture. See, that's why you get a good artist to do a picture that's going to get the attention of the people, especially those mindless ones that don't know how to read. Okay? So here they are voicing their opinions, and this is what I have to say to them. Morons. We just had a case in Texas where a city council voted to uphold the ban on Sharia law. Yes, you heard me. Uphold a ban on Sharia law because they had already established a Sharia court. And it's happening all over America. I am not sitting here telling you that the religion of Islam is going to take over, because, my goodness, read my book and you will see that I am siding with the majority of Islamic Americans who are for peace. These radical extremists are the ones that are wanting to push their agenda of hatred, murder, and Sharia law. 5 cases I want to just point out to you. No, not even 5. Let me talk about this one. Well, first of all, to those naysayers, those people that haven't even read my book, get a clue, man. Read the book. I'll tell you what, private message me. I might even help you out fiscally to obtain one of the books. You need to read it because it is a book that is going to change your life. We we are looking right down at an absolutely dangerous time in our world history. Not just America, in the world history. Look at what's happening to Yemen today. Yemen is about to dive into a civil war because the two Muslim factions, Shia and the Sunnis, are about to fight each other to the death. All U.S. and British forces have been removed. All. We no longer have any intelligence collection capabilities in Yemen. That is dangerous. We don't know what's happening there. Saudi Arabia should be afraid. But back to America, because that's what is more important to me. In America, we have what's known as religious freedom, and because of that, these extremists, these Islamic extremists, have taken advantage of our own laws, and they've said that they were going to do this anyway, to take down America. For example, for those of you in upstate New York near Hancock, New York, anyone? Raise your hand if you're from Hancock. Okay. You have a place called Islamburg or Islamburg, one of the two. But anyway, it is known as a training center. Okay, it is a training center for Islamic extremists in upstate New York. It is a training center for Islamic extremists. The FBI really can't do anything but monitor because, see, it falls under the guise of religious freedom. So, see, they could do their training. What's bothering me, though, is here we are. We're very close to losing certain 223 rounds for the rifles here recently. And in the videos that you see of Islamburg, New York, and you need to look it up. If I'm not making this stuff up. They were carrying RPGs, rocket-propelled grenades. How do you own one of those in America? Baffling. Okay, then you also have a school that I used to live by when I was living in Virginia, working out of Washington, D.C. at the time. In Falls Church, there was a Dar al-Mizrah. Okay, my pronunciation's not good because I got dry mouth. They have a school there that is an Islamic center. That's okay. You could have an Islamic center. But when it's tied to terrorist activities, when the financing is tied to known terrorist camps, that's not good. That's not good at all. We have in Brooklyn, New York, they have an imam there that everyone said, oh no, he's moderate. Oh no, he's a really good guy. He is spouting, hey, death to America. In Brooklyn, same with the Islamic Circle of North America. Islamic Circle of North America is out of Jamaica, Queens, New York. I kind of like Jamaica, Queens, New York. Been there a couple times. But here's this guy that, again, tied to terrorism and allowed to speak freely, all under the guise of religious freedom. And then you've got CAIR, and I don't even care what it stands for, CAIR. They are the political arm, if you will, the political arm of the arm of influence for the Muslim Brotherhood. Can I get this to you straight, people? The Muslim Brotherhood has been kicked out of Egypt because they are now considered a terrorist group. In this book, you're going to read that the Muslim Brotherhood has been courting the White House since the 1950s. Only 2 presidents in that time, since the 1950s, only 2 presidents stood up and said, I'm not going to meet with the Muslim Brotherhood if I can't meet with the Protestant groups, the Catholic groups. Only 2 presidents had the courage to say that. One of them was John F. Kennedy. And we know what happened to him. The other one was Ronald Reagan. He got shot too, but he survived. I'm not telling you all this to scare you. I'm telling you this because you need to start doing your research. Don't be like these boneheads want to sit there and write a critique about my book and not even read it. What do you think I am, a congressional member, that I'm going to vote on something and then say, well, once it's passed, we'll figure out what's in it? Well, how about this? Once it's on the New York Times best-selling list, we'll know what's in it. They don't work that way. Read the stupid book. Get educated. Live your life, and don't let this become prophecy. I'm going to stay calm now, because tomorrow is a great day for me. And I'll let you know more about that tomorrow. But for now, it's, let's see, I don't even know what time it is. It's pretty cold up here in Nome today. But, oh yeah, it's still early, but it's dark out there. How do the fish know when to go to sleep? They don't. The Bering Sea is still frozen. Talk to you later.